is the Schrade schf1. It's a pretty big box. Definitely comparison to the Schrade FCHA LBR. I think that's it, LBR6, which is this knife that I did the video on. And it's a bigger box than I thought it was going to be. But the knife is as long, just not as big. So let's set this aside. Here's the knife, sheath, and everything. Came with a bit set, like all the videos, nobody knows why. Let's take the knife out. This is it. It's the Schrade schf1. Yeah, I remembered that. Got a drop point blade. Spear point. They say it's a drop point, but it looks like a spear point to me. Let's measure. It got a 5.5 inch blade edge to it, and then 1.5 inch of serration, partially serrated blade. Overall, that's 7 inches. The thickness of the blade, the thickest part of it, is 1/2 centimeter. 1/4 inch. The handle's pretty bulk. It's not too bulk though, especially when you slide down into it. Have a really great grasp. It's really nice. The handle length is 5 inches, and without the cap it is 4 inches. And what I really wanted to know is how much space you have inside. So we'll get my pencil here, which the other videos didn't say. Get my pencil here, there, there. About 3.5, and then this goes inside. So about 1 centimeter, I'd say. About a little less than 1 centimeter, so let's say 3 and 1 centimeter. 3 and 1 centimeter inches in here. 3 inches and 1 centimeter of room you have in here of length. The bit set comes on to here. Took it out like everybody does. There we go. Oops. Won't use it. Well, the one thing you will use it for, which I don't really find purpose for, but somebody will. Trying to find the bit. One of these bits are falling here. Oh, I already have it in. One of these bits this one, you can tighten the hole right there. You twist it. then you can loosen it. And that is for the lanyard that they give you. I would replace it with pair of 50 cord. It's more reliable, stronger, you can do more things with it. Alrighty, that's the knife. Oh, the overall length of the whole knife, because I didn't measure that 1/4 of a centimeter, would be, let's say, 12 3/4 of an inch. 12 inches and 3/4. Let's get a sheath. This sheath is black, as you can see. It has a plastic insert to feed the blade and not puncture or tear the sheath, as it is not strong enough. It does come with, again, cheap cord, but I am going to replace that with paracord to wrap around your leg. For a knife this long, and heavy, this is a pretty heavy knife, you don't want it smacking your leg while you're walking in the woods or jogging. What I thought was neat was, for the grip of this knife, it's not the best, especially if it gets cold. It's gonna get really cold, so you would want to cover it up with something, or wrap it, because the grip isn't the brightest. But you can adjust it if you do put anything on it, like grip tape, hockey tape, or Wilson tape. You can adjust how long you want it to go around. So I can adjust it to there, and it'll wrap around pretty good. Put it back about where it was. Pretty tight. That's the sheath, and on the back, start with the belt loop. Here's the belt loop. It's pretty hard Velcro. Like, it's not coming out, especially if you're just walking or jumping. Maybe if you go down a cliff and land on your legs pretty hard, it might give way, but it's really not. So let's measure. I don't know how thick your belt is or wide, but it should fit in 2.5 inches of space to go through. And down here is more Velcro. Here is a pouch with another Velcro connecting it. Everything's black, it's kind of hard to see in the camera. Here's the pouch. Got this clip, and then here it is. It's not the biggest pouch, but it's pretty good. Let's see how far it goes down. About 3 1/4 inches. Goes down. It's about 1.5 inches wide, as you can see. 1.5. That's the pouch. Put a sharpening stone in there, or anything. Let me put this back on. Oh, and it does have a pretty large amount of Velcro on the front here. You can put a patch or a bigger pouch if you wanted on here, or anything that has Velcro on it. Let me put the pouch back on. Clip. There. Got a really nice convex grind on it. Alrighty. Here's the paper. It wasn't very great at paper. Try to do good. Not going to be as smooth as I'd like with this knife. Alrighty. I'll get it. It's okay. It's not great, but it's a large knife.